Eric, sent back down to the Moose. What's it like to rejoin your team?
Yeah, no, it's fun. As much as I like my experience with the Jets, I could not wait to get back with the boys, with the Moose, and interacting with them, and finishing the season strong before the playoff.
I mean, it's hard for me to ask you about what's been going on because obviously you haven't been here. I know you're in contact with them. One of the things that head coach Mark Morrison was talking about was the idea of energy and the team needing more energy. Gave the guys a day off, gave them a short skate the other day. Did you see that energy level as a high point for you guys today?
Well, it's hard for me because of the fact that I wasn't here for the last two games, but. Yeah, we talked about it this morning. Mark felt like maybe the last two games against Laval, after coming back from a 2-week road trip, he felt like we didn't have any energy for the past weekend. So obviously it was probably a lot better as far as energy-wise. We had a good push at the end, so probably that the day off was really good for the team, but came up short.
With Declan going down to injury, there's going to be a lot more responsibility on Leon's shoulders, and it seems like he's thriving with the opportunity, and he matches the record for most Moose goals by a defenseman since you guys obviously returned to the city. So what have you seen from him overall and today in today's game?
All I want to know is it wasn't Bummer that had the record for most goals. Okay. Whew. Well, actually, I was here for 7 years. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, yes, he does thrive, with more responsibility, which is not being here. I could tell already tonight that he wanted to be on the ice for those face-off in the offensive zone. He was looking back, and wanted those responsibility to create some offense. I thought he was really good with the puck tonight. Created a lot of offense from a quick transition, and then he had some good looks to break that record. Didn't want to break it tonight, I guess, but no, I thought he played really well, and you're probably right. The fact that Chiz is not there, want to take that responsibility on his shoulder, but it's good. They need to learn to get those responsibilities at this level if they want to do the same thing at the other level. So good for him.
Both Christian and Alex talked about how they kind of liked how they played tonight. Your team didn't really get the bounces. Is that the way you saw it?
Yeah, well, let's do our part defensively. Like we had 2 box out to do on 2 goals, and then we lost a clear face-off on the other goal. So we got to do that better a little bit. As far as boxing out in net front. Making sure there's no rebound available for the other team, and then we'll take care of the offense. I feel like we left some. We left some good opportunity to Abbotsford to score those goals. Let's clean up that. Early on, we give some odd number rushes that they didn't take advantage of. I don't know if you saw the same thing, but 3-on-1, 4-on-2, 3-on-2. Man, what's going on? So let's clean up that first, and then we were still in the game. And I agree with you. The second part of starting from the second period, we had some good looks to score. I think about Torgi in the slot, 2-on-1, missed the back door. Polai going for a breakaway, but that pass was about 5 feet high. Back door, 6-on-5. Yeah, so we had some good looks. I just feel like we got some cleanup to do at times, defensively, and then we'll take care of the offense later.
Yeah. Go ahead. One of the biggest things that Declan Chisholm brought to the lineup was his ability to move the puck in transition.
Yes.
You have 2 guys now that are, I'd say, elite at doing that in Heinola and Gavanka, but they're on the same pairing. Have you thought about splitting them up at all to kind of balance out the transition play?
Well, I did for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Just about split them. I'd say mainly 40 minutes, 45 minutes, I think around the 15-minute mark. And the reason why I put them together is to create more offense from one pair, but also if I had some power play, they play together already on the power play, so it's the same thing with Leon and Chiz when they're together and they go together on the power play instead of having one guy being tired but he's not keeping up with the other. So that's why I kind of put them together, and I don't mind having I've always been like that. I like to have an offensive pair where you split them. yeah, you might have, but their partner is not as good as moving the puck. So when you have a good offensive pair moving the puck together, they look for each other, or they have more poise together. So yeah, there's different reason to, good or bad, to put them together or separate them. But I just felt like around the 60-minute mark, I was okay. It's time to put them together to create some offense. And every time we had some offensive zone face-off, I thought it was a good time to put them together. And so that's my reasoning by having them together or not.
What was the explanation? What was the explanation you guys got for the disallowed goal?
They mentioned interference on the goalie. So
You guys get a chance to see the replay? Were you in agreement?
not yet. Mark was looking at it. I was looking at other things.